Hi, Joyce. Please let me know if you can hear. I always want to ask, like, can you hear me? So I want to make sure you guys can hear me. I feel like my screen is kind of dark, so don't mind me. Huh. As per usual, we're a hot mess express, but that's okay. That is okay. We're gonna do the live. I want to see all people chatting. Perfecto. Happy Wednesday. If you hear me, please let me know that you hear me. Mitch, thank you for hitting the like for me. Thank you guys for hitting the like. I was on Instagram and look what I see. Brittany. Miss Brittany. Brittany. Where am I? I want to make sure I can see all the comments. Super chat. No, I want to see them all. This is like not new. This always freaking happens. How is everyone doing today? Hello, guys. Full transparency. I have zero foundation. I went in and I don't even have mascara. I curled my lashes with my lash curler. Applied a little bit of concealer because I didn't want to scare you guys. And some blush. And that's all I did. So literally concealer and blushes on the skin. Because it's just, today was a day where I was doing nothing other than editing all day. And I was like, you know what, let me hop in the shower. My hair is like in my OG bun because I just washed my hair. So I didn't have time to blow dry it. Oh my goodness. So today is going to be a fun, well, I think it's going to, hold on, let me put my feet up, right? Because like we're friends and we're going to like sit, although I kind of wanted like a bigger couch back there. Pero I didn't realize how like big they're selling them now. And I was like, I don't want a massive ass couch. So the idea is today we're just going to like talk. We're going to talk. And I've got one leg up because, you know, I have a big bottom, but I have one leg up and anyway, I'm here for you guys. So questions, I've got it. Well, hopefully I've got answers. I don't know. I'm hoping I've got some answers for you guys. You look way better than I do right now, girl. You've been working outside? Oh, Mitch, where are you? Because I'm sorry. I had taken a picture and I sent it to Rhonda. I want to say it was yesterday. And then I sent it to my husband. It was like 105 degrees. And I had the AC on full blast in my car. And I have like a newer car. No, girl. That like, it went from 105 down to like 98. And it wouldn't go any further down. And I was like, we were dying. It was so freaking hot. So I can't imagine anybody working outside. My signal is so bad. No, Jessa, the screen is blank, but I see the comments. So you know what you could do? Just try to come out of the app and come right back in and see. Monica, you are amazing. Thank you so much. You guys, please hit the like button for Miss Monica. She just tipped me. You guys don't have to, like, I always say, like, you don't have to tip me, but if you do, I really appreciate it because it's kind of like, it's basically your way of saying thank you. Although I really appreciate you guys anyway, like, you don't have to, but thank you. Lisa says, are you married? Yes, ma'am. This year it was 19 years married. So I got married in 2005, girl. I got married in 2005. So next year we make 20 years of marriage, which is bananas because I feel, and he and I are always saying the same thing. We're like, okay, he just turned 40 in May. I turned 38 in July. And I don't feel like I'm 38. Okay, my body's telling me, girl, you're there. My body definitely tells me, and it tells him. But for me personally, I feel like I'm like 28. I don't feel like I'm aging in terms of in here, I guess. I don't know. But yes. Yeah, next year is 20 years of marriage. This year was 19. I got married young by choice. Do not regret it. Best thing I ever did. And then my kids were the best thing ever. And then moving to Florida is the next best thing, you know. Okay, Jessa, please come back. We love you here. Hi, Tammy. Tammy's from Virginia, you guys, and Jill's from Michigan. You've been organizing the garage for the past 3 days? No. Listen, if it has no AC, I'm not doing it. Although, even if it has AC, I don't want to do it. I'm okay with the chores inside the house, like the cooking and the cleaning and that kind of thing, and I leave the outside, the garage to my husband because I just can't. It's a lot of work, girl. And you know what's funny? I remember driving up and down and looking for houses, and I would say like, oh my God, these people have like such a mess in the garage, right? I had a garage in the garage in Jersey, but we never actually like used it like that. So I was like, oh my God, like people have so much storage in the garage. We're never gonna do that. Psych. So the more space you have to put crap in. And so this garage, we've been in this house 4 years, 4 years, going on 4 years. And he's already had to go in and do like a deep declutter and clean and everything and actually load the bulk trash into his truck and take it out because he's done that like 3 or 4 times already because somehow you kind of lose track and lose sight and then we have a big ass mess. So I understand where you're saying like you've been working in the garage for 3 days, but that sucks. um oh, okay, so Michelle, okay, because I was like, I always say Mitch because it says Mitch, but okay, Michelle. You'll see it says Mitch, but her name is Michelle. Now it makes sense. She's close to Niagara Falls in Canada. That's awesome. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. Oh, Jessa's back. Monica's loving the life. Thank you so much. I am actually having a lot of fun. At first, I used to be like really, really nervous. I was like, oh my God, nobody's gonna show up. And then people are gonna realize how weird I really am, and they're gonna not like me. Is it weird that as we get older, we still care if people like us or not? I think it's just like engraved in us. But I was like, people are gonna realize how weird I really am. They're not gonna like me. I just and by the way, if you're new to the live or this is your first live, and if you've never seen the replays, just know that there will be times, because I'm a space cadet, where I'll start answering a question and then I go down a rabbit hole and then I forget where. You'll notice I kind of pause for a second, and it's because I'm reading the next comment because I forgot where I was going with my initial thought. It is my brain is everywhere. We turned 34 on our wedding anniversary, December 10th. 34 years. That's a lot of time. Although 19 years is a lot. Time goes by so fast, you don't even realize how long it's been. How am I doing today? Today I've been actually pretty productive. I'm going to fill you guys in on like Miss Cammy Babammy because I'm just. And Rhonda's been super amazing and supportive behind the scenes, and I'll fill you guys in because it's been a week since it's been pure chaos in this house again. Thank you, Robin. Oh my God, it's getting hot in here. I should turn on the fan. You wish you lived in Florida. Listen, honestly, I'm gonna turn on the fan and I'm gonna talk to you guys because Nina is hot. Hold on. So I almost slipped and almost fell, and that would have been really embarrassing but hilarious at the same time. So I always said, I wish I could like move to Florida. Saw myself moving to Florida, but never saw myself really doing it. So like there's definitely a difference in my brain. I love it. I love that I'm not that far from Miami. My whole family is in Miami, so I'm able to just drive an hour and a half and just go to Miami, chill for the weekend, sometimes stay a little longer, and then, because Miami's full of chaos, so I love that I am able to just go to Miami, enjoy the vibe, and then get the hell out and come back to Port St. Lucie, where it's nice and peaceful, and it's quiet. The most that you hear is like thunder. Like really, that's what you hear. And my mom used to be like, it's so quiet. Where the hell do you live? Like, is there a ranch next to it? Like, are you in a farm? Like, it's so quiet. I'm like, no, it's a really, really quiet area. And my area is mainly a lot of people who retire come here. So we have a lot of the older population, which makes sense as to why it's so damn quiet. But all of that's kind of going because so we moved here 4 years ago, and it was like dead in the sense of you don't see anybody outside. I don't know where now there's a whole bunch of kids. They're good kids. They're not like creating chaos or anything, but there's kids and all that. And then we're starting to see like now the developments are developing, more houses, businesses. We still don't have a Cheesecake Factory. We still don't have a PF Chang's, which sucks. But we're getting a Costco. Finally, okay, finally. We finally get a Costco summer of next year, which I'm really excited. They've signed up paperwork and it's already rolling. So I have a Costco like 15 to 20 minutes away from my house. I'm so stoked because I am a diehard Costco lover. And no lie, when we were looking for a house up here, we found the house. And he goes, it has this. And I'm like, great. 15 minutes from the beach. Great. Okay. Like, all right. So this is the house, right? And then he goes, we have one downfall. Well, what is it? He goes, there's no Cheesecake Factory, no Bahama Breeze, and you're going to get really mad there's no Costco. I was like, we're not moving up there if there's no Costco. Thank God we have a Costco coming. See what I'm saying? I go down a freaking rabbit hole. Okay. I feel like this is me and my brain. You see, my brain just mecaniquea. It just kind of goes. I watch Peter Mon a lot, and he's like I wouldn't even say drama channel because none of them are drama channel anymore. They're more of like commentary channels, and a lot of them are doing more documentary. Peter Mon is more of a commentary, but he shares his opinion on situations that are happening. Plus, he's like so personable, when he talks about his day and he went to the pool and, his like doggies and all of that and his husband. So, I like watching him because he does the same thing. So he'll give you an opinion and he'll be like, oh my God, look at my cup. And he sidetracks so much. But he's so much better than me because he kind of like wraps it up. Maybe like, anyway, I was saying like he remembers what the hell he was talking about to begin with. But I love him and I can relate because we are just our brains. Thank you, Joy. So Joy says, y'all love me because I'm the real deal and don't ever change. I'm not going to cry, but I'm going to tell you this because first of all, Flo is knocking on the door. So I'm like, that's why I'm hot and I'm cold. But Joyce, the fact that you like, that's the one comment that for some reason the chat kind of froze on, not that it froze, but it kind of like stayed there. It kind of, I feels a little different for me today. So today is the birthday of a friend of mine who was, oh my God, like the best friend aside from my husband that I had ever had for the longest. I knew her for like what, 18 years. And she passed away in February. I say that because I don't want to cry. Oh my God. And I'm not a crier. I'm not a crier. Okay. She was 78. I know she was much older, but her soul was so young. And today, she would have been 79. She passed away in February. I'm not gonna get into it because it is what it is. She's the friend that I did a video. She mailed all these like bougie, expensive skincare products. And I was telling you guys how much I loved her and people, were so mean to her throughout the years and whatever because she was trans. But it's crazy to me. And it has to do with this comment because she would tell me, you are so raw and so real. And she would look at me in the face and she said, and she would say this often, she goes, remain grounded and never change. Be who you are. And so just reading that just reminded me of her once again. And she wouldn't say it like that because she was so sassy. So she wouldn't say it like that. She was African American. So she'd be like, listen, heifer, you better not fucking change. And I'm like, she was like, because if you do, I'm going to haunt you. And it's funny because she was alive back then and now she's not. So it's kind of scary. But she would always tell me that don't change. Be who you are. People are going to love you. You have that spunk. You have that personality. And I'm very sarcastic. So sometimes I'm being honest and people don't get it, But I really appreciate that you guys are like so kind to me, We've come a long way together, my friends. Next, you do you. Thank you. What made you interested in makeup and in YouTube? Okay, Maureen, so I'll give you the short version. When I talk on videos sometimes and I say, wow, 3 pregnancies later, it is because I had 3 pregnancies. I have 2 children here and I have an angel baby. My first was a stillborn at 5.5 months. And that was the only boy that I ever had. And so after so many years of struggling with PCOS and infertility, I get pregnant. I'm able to, feel the baby and all this stuff and whatever. And then I won't go into like the gory details, but I ended up losing the baby. So my husband and I, after having to bury him and all of that, it was like such a sad and depressive uh time period for us because it wasn't like something that you get over quickly. We were literally in this really, really dark and negative place for upwards of a year-ish. Because you don't want to address these things. You know what I mean? You want to kind of sweep it under the rug or kind of disguise it in a way. And we were going in a really negative path, and we didn't want that. And I remember at the time, this was 2011, at the time, YouTube wasn't like what it is now. YouTube was very much the videos where people would like show their talents, like I'm gonna sing, or they would like put clips of American Idol. Candy Johnson was the most famous beauty guru ever because she was the only one. And I remember YouTube was what would make us laugh and would make us smile and all of that. And one morning I woke up just so depressed and crying. And I was like, I just need to laugh right now. Like if I can laugh, I can mask it and I can move on with my day. And I opened up YouTube and the first person I saw was Candy Johnson. And her thumbnails weren't even a thing. Like YouTube chose her thumbnail, popped it up there, and it was literally her with a handkerchief and she's covering her eyes and she's freaking bawling. So I watched her video because I'm sad, but now she's sad and she was in a situation and she's freaking crying. And I forgot about my issue and I was worried about hers. And I kind of related with Candy. And because I enjoyed that one video where she was crying and I could cry for her versus for me, I started watching all her other videos and I was like, I can do a smoky. I can do, the contour and bronzing and all of that. And that's how I ended up actually getting into YouTube via depression and enjoying a video of Candy Johnson crying and then deciding to see more of her videos. Weird, but 100% true. And I've in terms of why did I get into makeup, I've always been an artsy person. I was part of an art club and anything that had to do with colors and blending and creativity. I just love creating and I love nothing but like a blank canvas. So it's really funny because I will see something and I'll see someone with no makeup and I'm like, oh my God, that bone structure, that skin. I could look at someone and say, this is the look that I would do. And for some reason, a lot of people don't see, like, I see things differently is my point. So, like, I am such a creative that I can see certain people or just see things and automatically have ideas and run with it. So I've always been that person. I've been almost every stay in Florida countless times. A dozen cruises out of Miami. Yes. Yeah, Juan and I, we do cruises like all the time. That's like our go-to vacation. But we were talking about maybe we should switch it up and like explore Florida next year. Just because we've done every freaking cruise you can think of. I subscribed this year. I found you. Hi, Lisa. You see when you just like sign up and you like, I don't know, you start watching. And I feel like when you watch someone for the first time, first impressions matter, but at the same time, they don't. Because my first video sucked. Like they sucked so bad and there was no personality because you're afraid at first. So depending on the video that you see first of an individual can either draw you in or not. But I like to watch a few videos from someone to decide whether or not you are for me, if I'm feeling you, if it's a vibe, and then I'll subscribe. But to be fair, there are so many creators that used to create and were amazing that are no longer active. And it's like crazy to me because their content was amazing. Tina asks, how are Camila's nightmares? Girl, okay. So we ended up doing some research last night, to be fair, because this little girl. So apparently I learned that at 3 years old, they can go through experience a sleep regression, especially if there was a shift in their life or a major shift. And in that case, it would be Ty going back to school. She did nothing but chill and spend time with Ty literally the entire summer. So the fact that Now she wakes up, Ty's not there, going to sleep. She knows the next day Ty's not there. It's different for her. And it was a lot. Her nightmares were a lot. They were driving us crazy. But I was talking to Rhonda, and I got the vitamins. They're like Chillax, something by, I think it's Ollie. Gave it to her the first night out. It was beautiful. I gave her half. Beautiful. Worked like a dream. Night number 2, I gave her a full one because she was able to go to sleep and she wasn't fidgety and she didn't give me a hard time going to sleep. However, she still woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning crying. I was like, okay. So the next day I was like, fine, I'll give her the full and see how she reacts. The full was great. On day 3, she wouldn't go to sleep. It was a thing. And we looked at each other like, oh my God, this is worse than a newborn baby crying, because it's like, what do you do? And it's worse because she understands you can't be doing this, yet she kept doing it. And so 1 week in, I just couldn't do it anymore. I was just like, I need professional help. And so I went to Google. So I was like, what is going on? And I literally, like, you never know what to type. So I was just like, my 3-year-old is freaking out, calling for mom at night and wakes up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Like, I literally wrote that whole thing, and all these different situations and like baby center, all of that popped up, and I was able to like do some research. So yeah, so she went through a sleep regression. And so it broke my heart, but they said, you know, at this point, if they were sleeping on their own consistently and were fine, and now they're throwing this tantrum because their brains have unlocked fear and they know cause and effect. So because I'm scared, I'm going to freak out, I'm going to scream, I'm going to call my mom's going to come. I'm going to get my way, and eventually they're going to bring me into the room, cause and effect. And so basically what I got from it was like, no, don't do that. If she's screaming for you, send someone else. You don't go, because she's thinking that she's going to get her way. And just keep sending someone to remind her, like, you're going to be okay. You're going to be perfectly fine. Mommy went to sleep. It's time for you to go to sleep. Give her a kiss, pat her down, and just keep doing the same thing. When she sees after the second and third try that it's not working, mom's not coming, your tantrum is not working, eventually she will give up. And so I felt bad because my husband was like so tired, but he kept going in the room. He was like, Camila, yes, baby, yes, yes. And then by the third time, she was just like, okay. And then she went to sleep crying. Last night, that was the night before, last night is when I did all that research, and I was telling him, dude, this is making sense and you're doing exactly what we need to do. He's like, what the hell are you talking about? I said, look, I was feeling really guilty because she was crying and whatever. He goes, babe, it's a tantrum. I said, still, like, I'm mom and she calls for me and I feel bad because I can't go. And the wrong thing is to go. And I baby my babies. And that's a problem. I baby my babies. But last night, I talked her in, turned off the lights, and I said, I'll see you in the morning. You be a big girl, right? You're not gonna, no, mommy, I'm good. Are you gonna give me my vitamin? No, I'll give it to you tomorrow. Okay, mom, okay, good night. I love you. She fell asleep without a problem, which was amazing. So I'm going to say that we may have crossed that hurdle, and that may be in the past, but that was just one good night. So I don't know what the heck is gonna happen going forward. But those girls' screams with the nightmares were like, you know, like the OG Freddy Krueger movies, when she would fall asleep and Krueger went to kill her and she would freak the hell out. Those are the screams, except they were in our ears and it was not fun. See, it's so quiet. There's a lady with their newborn and a puppy, then they're just walking. I'm trying to read. Thanks for being so real. Ay, padre, me muero con tu Spanglish. I live here in Florida. And her name is, what's funny, it's Maria Mir, but I thought it was Marimar. My sister's name is Marimar. So I was like, is my sister on here? No, she's not. Bueno, thank you very muchos. Thank you very muchos. It's funny because like I try to create like my own words naturally. That just comes out. And then I was like, people are going to think that I mean it like for real when I don't. Like I'm just making things up as we go because I like having fun. And that's the thing about this job. If I hated it, I wouldn't do it anymore. I truly enjoy it. So, and I like having fun, just talking a whole bunch of crap. By the way, you guys, it is Wednesday. We are on a time schedule with the kids and like Ty going to school. So the live will be for an hour. We're only 25 minutes in, so we're good. But like the live will be for an hour. So at 7:30, I'm gonna have to shut it down. I don't want to, but I have to. Don't hate me. Um, I left Alexandra Annel's live to join yours. Oh, Jessa, I feel bad. I don't, is it mean that I don't know who she is? I should Google her. I should Google her. Let's Google her together. I genuinely don't know who that is, and now I feel bad. But I thank you for coming over here. I'm not gonna lie to you. Alexandra, no, that's Alexandra Ryan. You said Annel's. Let's see, who's that? Oh, she's stunning. I know who, well, I didn't know her by name, but I know that face. She is stunning, stunning. And she's a great artist too. Well, I really appreciate it. I really do. I don't feel bad though, because she has 1.3 million subscribers. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. I appreciate you, Jessa. I'm the guy who always says that we're the same size, weight, height. Love your Timu Halls, and I'm the one who's had bariatric. Yes, yes, you are, Michelle. And this is the thing. I'm gonna be honest. I do. I struggle because in my brain, I am this big. But people will take pictures and I was like, that's what I look like. Because after you have bariatric surgery, like your brain, there's this disconnect. For many people, there's a disconnect before the bariatric surgery and you think you're like this big when you're actually this big, right? And then once you get the surgery for whatever reason and you lose the weight in your brain, you're still that big person. My issue is I have gained weight, but I'm not as big as I was back then, but I feel like I am. And then we do have one mirror in this house that's kind of wonky. And I mean, we paid like 20 bucks for it like years ago for the frame and we kept it. So every time we stand in front of it, it's like warped and it makes us look, it made me look like oh my god, that Eddie Murphy movie where he blew the hell up. Oh my, like my waist was like, I was like, damn, I'm carrying all of that. It was a lot. So yeah. And it's hard. And I was saying that because it's kind of hard. I do my hauls and I try the clothes on and all of that. And there's days that I'm like, oh, I'm feeling myself. I feel good. Like, I feel good. And I'm confident. And then there's days that I was like, I don't want it. I don't even want to show like because I just feel bloated and swollen and PCOS sucks, man. And being a woman and hormones freaking suck too. Um, I'm trying to. I am so far behind on the comments, you guys. I love you. I'm sorry. Um, I don't even. Cindy says she doesn't have a gas station in her area. Oh no! Oh no! So you have to like drive out, right? So you have to go to like a PO, but I know I can't do all of that. Lisa apparently had to leave, so I will see you soon. I'm trying to catch up. Robin, thank you. Oh my, I'm so far behind you guys. I suck at this, okay? You guys are amazing. I'm seeing that. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna fast forward through all of this. It is, yeah. Yeah, I really fell behind. I'm trying to find questions, you guys. Oh, I was wondering if anyone knows what is going on with Chic Beauty Box. They have overcharged me and under-delivered on the sub box. I wonder. Unfortunately, I actually don't pay for the box, so I wouldn't be able to tell you what happened, but if they overcharged you, have you reached out to them? I very rarely hear anything like that happening. It could have been an issue. Screenshot, like, the fact that they overcharged you. If it hasn't posted, it might just be pending. But if it posts, then obviously they need to refund you your funds because that's crazy. I'm so damn nosy. Like I'm talking to you guys, and then I'm like looking out the window to see who's that. Let me get all the way. If you had a really important question, obviously, like I just had to fast forward. I was still behind. So just please, retype it or copy and paste. Okay, so Selfie Queen Cindy says, hello. Tina says that I crack her up. I remind her so much of her best friend. Her birthday is a few days before. See, but she's a Cancer. She's originally from Jersey and live in Florida. Maybe we're best friends and you don't even know it. Maybe I am your best friend's like alter ego or something. Like I don't know. Jersey Girl says I miss your live streams and interact. I don't. Where the hell are my glasses? And it. Oh no, it disappeared. Okay, and interacting with your everyone else too. Jersey, but you're here, which was what matters. Some people were saying that they didn't know like why they were missing out on the lives. There were people from California that would miss the lives. There were people in Texas. And I'm like, if you're Pacific, if you're Western, like all of that matters because this is Eastern. So I was going to say I'm in Jersey. I'm in Florida. So it definitely makes it, there's like a 2 to 3 hour difference. Barney seems to like you, Yari. He keeps looking at the screen. Is that your pet? It's either a bird. Okay. I have the worst. I'm Dory from Nemo. But I remember there was a parrot and there was a dog last time. So it's one of those two. Do you have all of the BK Beauty brushes? Also, how do you spell refer brushes? I can find out how to spell. Okay, so refer is let's do it together. Okay, so I think I remember it's Rephr. Yes, so Rephr. Here's a little shopping tip for you guys. Although I believe they gave me a promo code. I need to add it to like the description box, but they have a concept store. So, look, I just went in there for you guys. It says there are currently 8 items available for community testing at reduced prices. So basically all they ask, if you want to purchase items that are currently available for the community, there's a select and there's limited amounts too. You're able to shop those items and all they're at and get a discount, and all they're asking is for you to just come back within 60 days and give them a review and tell them if you liked it or not. So that's really awesome. And no other brand does that. So they literally are like, okay, if you're gonna buy it anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts because we're developing new product and we'll use your feedback to improve, which I think is amazing. And do I have all of the BK Beauty brushes? I have a ton of them. Excuse me. I have the Nikki LaRose entire collection. I have a full face collection. These things are they're like right here. I have 2 different travel sets. What else do I have? I have a whole bunch of them. I have a face travel set. I have an eye travel set. I also okay, just to be sure. I'll tell you in a second. And then I thought it was a spider. I'm always seeing things. I don't do bugs. Y'all know that. And oh my God, what else do I have? I have the ones that are for hooded eyes. They have a specific, I think it's called their core collection. And you can get them at I like there's a promo and stuff. I can look for it and add it to the description box. Obviously, I'm talking to you guys, so I can't do it now, but I'll help you guys out later with that. Hi Shannon. I'm playing catch up, so I'm kinda, as per usual, behind. Estoy atrasada un poquito. Questions with a QQQ at the beginning, I would. Well, yeah, but I'm gonna be honest, Alberta, the QQQ, I have to really look at it because I don't have my glasses, so it looks like a O. I set up appointments for all three of us, the bigger people in this house, to get eye exams because I'm at a point where I told Juan, like, I don't think any of my prescription glasses are actually helping me anymore. My vision is getting worse. Um, Let me keep going. Oh, Stella. It's Stella, her service dog. Tell Stella I said hello. I love when like people watch with their like kids and their pets and stuff. I don't know. Like I feel like I'm like with your family, we're having a good time. I'm, s- by the way, this is like my dupe for a Starbucks because it's not really Starbucks. I went to Aldi and I got one of those little acai. It's like an energy drink, but it's a squeezy thingy. It's berry acai and it tastes just like a freaking Starbucks thing. You just need the freeze-dried fruit, which I'm getting tomorrow. And then I'm saving some money on some Starbucks because that's like my go-to. And it's a great way to get my water in. Okay. Get your glasses, please. I don't know. Okay. Another issue that I have is I'm great at putting things away and hiding them from myself. Like I'm great at that. Like if it was a job, I'd have a degree. I'd have a master's. Um, and I feel like they were here. But I also remember Cam picked them up and walked away with them. And I remember I was like, she can't reach them here. Now I can't even find them. I've been all day, I've been editing and everything without them. Robin has been using the City Beauty night oil. It's so good, right? It's so good. I literally use it day and night. And then Cam will come in here and go, I need oil. And I put it on her too, and she seems to be fine. But she has some really dry, crusty lips. I don't know why, but she does. Um, you know what, Alberto? Honestly, I was shocked. And I remember getting an email from Refer. They emailed me several times in a series of months. And I was just very much like, I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. Like, I didn't know who they were. Um, and then one day I was like, oh my God, these people keep emailing me. Fine. And I was like, hi. Thanks for and I was just like, thank you for reaching out. Like, well, they wanted a collab. I'm like, what is it that you're looking for? Because technically, when they send you an email, you should automatically ask like what kind of collab, what are you looking for, are you interested in a feature, is it product in exchange for review, like what is it that you're looking for, because I'm not going to say yes without knowing what the hell I'm getting myself into. And they were like, oh, no, we just we love your aesthetic, we love your personality, we know that you are obsessed with brushes, you like BK, and we'd love for you to try ours. And I was like, okay, I was like, but you don't need an exchange of anything. They're like, no, 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 you can try it. If you don't like them, you don't like them. I was like, okay. And then when I told you guys and I showed it in I think it was like a PR hall, you guys were freaking out. I was like, are they supposed to be a big deal? I genuinely had no idea. But I do feel blessed because I love them. And by the way, they sent me a new brush that's like supposed to be for complexion. I don't even think it's fully launched yet. I'm not 100% sure. It may be in their concept store. And the lash curlers got here. So, and for some reason they sent me two. I don't understand. We're gonna like mess around with it together. And they sent me backups of the eye brushes, which are amaze balls. What? I feel like I'm talking a lot. I'm like hyperventilating here. Did I love or did I like the FabFitFun box? Okay, so yes and yes. I've been using every single thing that I got in mine. I'm so happy that not only, okay, so they sponsored the video, they gifted me the box, but they also allowed me to select what I wanted for my box. And I've been using every single item literally throughout the week. So like that, the beads that you can heat up and stuff. I've had like a sore back because I've been doing like double duty. Oh, by the way, I've been posting in the vlog channel and I put like my back to school haul and that kind of thing. I'd love it if you guys can go check that out. But I've definitely been using everything. The one thing that I'm gonna tell you, if you guys ended up getting like that coffee mug or that drink mug, the tumbler, remember I got mine, I think it's like in a salmony kind of shade. Love it. I love that. But don't make the mistake that I did. I was an idiot. I poured my coffee in there. I poured the sugar and I went in with a metal spoon and I dicky dicky dicky, right? And then next thing you know, I drink my coffee. When I go to clean it, I scratched with the stupid spoon the bottom of it. So the inside, just don't let any metal hit the inside because I scratched it and now the coating, like it was like a cream coating that it had on the inside is gone. It's not gone. There's a dent in it, but I'm really dramatic. So I just feel like now my cup is not new anymore because I scratched it. So just be very careful if you ended up getting that like big ass coffee cup situation. Don't do what I did. Um, ooh, I'm fast. Did I do a beauty room tour? No, I mean, listen, this is this it's this room is bigger than the room in Jersey for sure. And it's about the same size as the other one, but honestly, you guys, this is mira, that's a closet, nothing special. I have that little cozy area back there, and then I'll turn it this way. Um, I come in through that door. I just put these up. That's part of a Temu haul that's coming up soon, very, very soon. To be fair, I have a whole bunch of work Temu luggage, a mess. And that's I mean, I would love to have like I would say a more aesthetically pleasing kind of room, but to be fair, I can't keep it together. Like it's a lot. I am trying to do upgrades. The good thing is things are getting easier because Miss Cami Babami is so much nicer to me. Um, but I remember like when I first moved into this house, I gave birth and I would do my beauty tutorials and Cam would be here and poor baby would have powder because I'm over here powdering my face. I'm like doing the most. So I've always had to like multitask my time and everything, and I never really had time to like for the upkeep. This mess that you guys just saw, that's literally this week of because I've been filming, cooking, school pickup, school drop off, cam, dinner, clean. So it's a lot. But I only have one more day of filming and then I have a 3-day weekend, so that's when I really attack the room. But there's not much to really show I mean, you get to see it all. You know what I mean? Um, what is the difference between BK Beauty and Nikki LaRose's? So BK Beauty and Nikki LaRose, they're literally together because Nikki LaRose is an artist who did a collab with BK Beauty. It's just that they came up with a limited edition brush set. And those brushes, I mean, I'll just, hold on. Ay. Okay. So some of these are dirty, some of these are clean. So the BK Beauty ones, on a standard, right? They're either gonna come with this metallic burgundy handle or the gray. The gray is typically for like what is this? This is the Angie Hot and Flashy. So this collab is with a creator and her handle is gray. BK Beauty standard brushes are gonna have the red handle, and then Nikki LaRose. This is the vibe, okay? This is very much Nikki here. She's got like the all black, very sleek, very chic, and it's very like high-end-ish, but these brushes are gonna last you forever. So, excuse me. Like for example, this one, this is a blush brush, but it's a dual blush brush. I was dying to get this brush and it kept selling out, and I reached out to my contact, like, do you have anything similar to a Tarte brush that I had? And she was like, the Nikki LaRose, as soon as it gets in, I'm gonna ship it to you. And I was like, yes. So this one's really cool. So if you're able to get your hands on it, you totally should. I know this is a little on the pricier side, but it's a 2-in-1 and it's gonna last you forever. I use this all the time and it washes really well. No shedding, no nothing. And this is gonna be like a beautiful professional makeup brush, because Nikki LaRose is a pro makeup artist that you should have in your collection. So on one side, you have your powder side, and then you have the side that you can use with your creams and or your liquid blushes. It's so stunning. And technically you can do like a powdered blush with this one and then do what I do because I like to multitask my tools. Flip it over and just blend out your a highlighter with that one. So if you're traveling, you don't want to pack 2, 3, 4 brushes. You can just use the one for the two different situations. So it's all the same brand. It's just a collab of brushes that Nikki did with BK Beauty. Great quality. Great quality. Um, is finishing spray the same as a setting spray? It depends on the brand. They're technically the same thing, but brands advertise it differently. So in a sense, the MAC Fix Plus is a finishing spray, but all of a sudden they changed the name and now they're like, it's a setting spray. So a finishing spray is supposed to basically set your makeup in a way to where it melts onto your skin. Not all finishing sprays guarantee or are advertised to make your makeup last. So if you apply your makeup like Jaclyn Hill, she was really good at saying MAC Fix Plus does it for me. She has really dry skin. She goes ahead and she uses her MAC powder. She really sets the skin, goes under the eye, but she doesn't like the look of how dry her skin was because it's like dry skin and you put powders on, it's just going to look drier. So she would go in with her MAC setting spray, and the setting spray would make all the powders look smoother on the skin and kind of like shellac it onto the skin so it didn't look like she had powders on. So a finishing spray just finishes it all up and just kind of sets everything to where even if you have like a dry spot, it's supposed to hydrate it and help it look like it's melted onto your skin. Whereas a setting spray, it's going to set, but it also should help with the longevity of your makeup. So it's going to set it. It's like a set it and forget it. It's going to set it and make it last longer. But you really have to look at, because these are two terms or two ways of advertising a product that kind of get lost in the motion in a sense. So it really depends on how the brands are advertising it. If they're saying, it's a setting spray or a setting mist, and then it says locks in your makeup for 16 hours, then you know that it's going to help your makeup last longer. If it says it's a finishing spray and it smooths out the skin, then you already know it's not guaranteeing that your makeup is going to last any longer. It really depends on how they decide to advertise the product. Okay, so Jill asked if I tried the Chic Beauty box. She's supposed to be getting it this month for the 3rd box. So this would be her 3rd box. And wow, so you've had a miserable experience. That's okay. So that's odd to me. I usually see positive feedback in my comment section. So this is what I'm gonna say. At any point that you guys have negative, this is for reals. If you have a negative comment, please don't poo-poo on me, okay? Because it's not my fault. I don't own a beauty box. But if you do end up feeling like you're having a negative experience or you're not loving a box, it's okay to go to the comment section and just say, hey, I wish they were to improve here, or hey, they never sent me tracking and my box got lost, because the smaller ones, at least I know Ice Cream Beauty and Chic Beauty do go through the comments and just read the feedback and kind of get a vibe as to what people are expecting, what they like, what they don't like. And I don't mind you guys putting those comments below. There's nothing on my end that I could do, unfortunately, because it's like, I just get the box in the mail and then that's it. Like, I don't get choices or anything like that. So there's nothing on my end that I could do. But I could provide the platform in the comment section, as long as we keep it not sassy. As long as we keep it respectful, because the feedback helps the brand realize what the heck is going on and helps them improve. Like for instance, the Slay Glam. So much negative feedback. No one was mad at me, but people were giving such negative feedback and were saying, oh, hey, I haven't got my April box. I never got my March box. I'm still waiting on February's. You guys owe me an eyeliner from last year. The shipping sucks. You guys charged me 4 times. You owe me a refund. There was all this mess. And so I would see that. And the brand would see that. And I remember saying, what the heck is going on? But there was always a reason or always an excuse. And so I got to the point that I was like, I can't unbox anymore. I can't keep doing it. Like, I can't, because if people are not happy, what am I doing? Do you hear what I'm saying? And so I kindly, there's no animosity. I love Rasha, but I was just like, I can't keep doing it if people are no longer interested. Let me fast forward for a second because I'm like behind, girl. This is why people have moderators. And the thing is, I want to answer you guys' question. That's the whole point of this. I can't just say yes or no. Then we're not talking. Ow, my ankle. I adored the ice cream beauty box. Hubby made me stop it this month. I know. Listen, things are getting rough out there. Like, things are so freaking expensive. I went to Aldi. I bought almost nothing and it's Aldi. I spent $71 like 2 days ago. I remember, and I went for eggs, right? Eggs, bread, whatever. I remember at freaking Aldi, I would get eggs for like 89 cents, a dollar five worst case. They had 12 eggs, so the dozen for like $2.35. I was in freaking shock. Everything is getting more expensive, and the reality is that we have to prioritize our priorities. And if, canceling a beauty box is where it's at, then that's what we would need to do, I mean, it sucks. It really, really does. See, Robin remembers that whole issue with Slay Glam. People weren't very happy. People were not, and to be fair, because again, there was no animosity. They've always been really kind and friendly to me. I do check, their like posts and people's comments, and it's still happening, and it sucks. It's yeah. What do you do? Um, he says you have enough makeup for 6 lifetimes. Look, I'll tell you the truth. I remember when I first started YouTube, my husband was like, "How many foundations do you need, or how much more do you need?" And I'm like, there's never too much. And it's so funny because I wasn't monetized. I wasn't making money off of YouTube. So it was very much the whole, you don't need all this stuff, because I was always shopping. And now there's a Sephora box, and he'll be like, your Sephora box is here. It's like so normal now. It's really funny. Yeah, Robin, I shop at, listen, when I go shopping, I think people think that because, you are a content creator, you have all this damn money. Listen, I'm not gonna fake the funk. The reality is that times are tough for everybody, okay? And if I don't have to give away my hard-earned money and just give it away, then I'm not going to, unless it's an absolute necessity, right? So when I go food shopping, I grab things from wherever they are at the best price, because things are getting really expensive. And if that means that I do curbside at or three different supermarkets, then I'm going to. And Publix has great prices for certain things, but not for everything. So I will go to Aldi and grab a whole bunch of stuff. And Aldi stuff is awesome. I remember people used to crack on Aldi. No, Aldi has amazing, amazing product. Product. Oh my God, like it's makeup. Groceries. Jesus, groceries. Um, my first time at Sephora? So I remember I would always order online, and I went inside the store because I got a wrong foundation. And I did it on my lunch break, so I was in a rush. And it was not good. So I showed up, and I tell the girl, like, well, I showed up and I had my bun kind of like this, no makeup, because it was one of those days. And yeah. And so I walked in, and I looked raggedy at this point because I was like already losing all the weight, so my clothes were too big. And maybe I look like a homeless person, girl. I don't know. All I know is the girls in the suits, they're all dressed in black. I started to realize they started to follow me around, and I was like, so one of them goes, "Can I help you?" And I said, "Yes, you can." And so I was telling her how I bought the foundation. I do have the receipt. It's the wrong color. I wasn't great at color matching myself online and stuff. And she was like, "Oh, I can. That's what we're professionals." Okay, 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 bet. Go ahead, professional. Show me. She color matched me, and in that moment, I was looking at the color like, I feel like my color, even though it was off, the one that I selected is way better than the one that she's giving me. But, and I was like, are you sure? She was like, oh yeah, it's just the lighting, girl. I was like, great. I bought a brush that was kind of pricey too. I get to the car, boom, boom, boom. I applied it. I popped some mascara on. I was walking around looking like a damn ghost. It was bad. And the thing is, they made it seem like they know what the hell they were doing. And I was followed around. And I also, to be fair, I also felt pressured. That's why I bought an expensive brush. I felt pressured, like I'm here. And technically, I'm not buying anything. I'm exchanging the foundation. So it's like, I don't want to seem cheap. Like, I was so pressured. I was like, I don't want to seem cheap. And she was like, oh, it would go great with this brush. And I was like, okay, yeah, sure. And I got the stupid brush. And then as I'm walking out, she was offering me two or three other things. And I was like, no, I have enough of that. But as I'm walking out, they kept offering me things. And I bought a few things and I didn't need them. And I feel like it's a trap. That's why I go to Ulta because they leave me alone there. And they did follow me around and I felt some type of way. Like, okay, my clothes are baggy. They don't fit me right anymore. I look like I'm a homeless person, but girl, I'm a job that I don't want to be at. And the foundation don't work. Just switch the damn foundation. Like I have a receipt, it's mine. And it was just weird. And it was weird. So I tend not to go into Sephora's unless my makeup is done. Then that's different. And then my second time I went to Sephora, I switched it up. I was like, oh, hair, everything, outfit. And I walked in and they did follow me around, but only to ask me if I was looking for a job application. I was like, no. They want to know if I was looking for a job. No, ma'am, I'm not. I am not. Um, Alberta, you've never been into a Sephora? See, I feel like people go, oh, it's for the experience. I wanted to have the experience, and my first one wasn't amazing. My second one was hilarious. So whenever like I go into a Sephora, I'm literally in and out. In and out. Um, I don't like when they follow you around either. Like it's odd. Like I don't even do they get commission? Because they put stickers on stuff too. Like if someone helps you get something, you'll see that they'll put like a little sticker. I don't know. Maybe they stopped that because I haven't been in a Sephora in forever. And to be fair, I've been into Ulta's more than Sephora's. Um, really? Oh no, Ulta is the one place that I'll go in and I get lost in Ulta. They have affordable, they have high end, they have hair, they have skin, they got stuff for your toes. Yeah. And you know what? I leave there and I'm always so happy and I'm excited and I don't feel like I was judged walking in there and I don't worry about if I look nice or if I look like a crackhead. Like it's fine. I feel like Ulta is my place. Like I don't have to walk in there and try to be bougie in order to be treated like a normal human being. It's odd. Their own stick. I don't know. I feel like I've seen them put stickers on the stuff. I don't know. I do love shopping online. I also love going on like Google and being like Ulta promo codes or discounts and then seeing what promo codes are available and seeing what I can get for free, what discount I can get, what deluxe I can get. Listen, Ulta has Catrice, Wet and Wild, NYX, L'Oreal, Revlon, Maybelline, oh my God, Revolution Beauty. Like they have one side where you're gonna get, when I say drugstore, it's like affordable stuff where you're gonna get, they even had, I don't know if they still have Morphe, but they have product $20 and less on one side. And then on the other side, you have like your Benefit Cosmetics, your KVD Beauty, like your what is it, like the just the higher end stuff on the other side. They also have the Benefit Brow Bar, so you can go and get your brows done over there. Hey, Miss Rhonda. Rhonda showed up. Hi. So then on the other side, they have like the high end side. Then on the center, they always get me like when you're like doing your line, there's always a freaking line, right? And they put cute little baskets so you can just start throwing things in your basket. You know, it's super convenient to carry your crap around. And then as you're walking out, they have all these little kits and deluxes, and they always get me with the damn deluxes, and I always buy stuff. Always buy stuff. But I love shopping online because you can use promo codes a lot more online than you would if you were to like actually go in the store. Yeah, Tammy, you need to go to Ulta, but if you go prepared. Oh, the 21 days is coming up again. I know because I'm part of like a Ulta something. I don't even know. I signed up for it and I don't even know what it is, but I do know that I got an email and it said there was a seminar I was supposed to sit in today about that 21-day sale. I didn't sit in, so I suck. But there's a 21 days sale, and that's the best time to like get discounts on like stuff over at Ulta. I keep swearing I'm seeing stuff, and if there's a spider, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. Does Ulta ship to Canada? I don't know. Let's find out. Does Ulta stores ship to Canada? Yes. 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 But not to all addresses. Some items are restricted to certain locations. I'd say try to figure it out, like, Google it and see what happens. Um, Promo codes are the best. I love saving some money. And with Ulta, you're gonna get points, and then those points turn into money, which I love. So the more you buy, like right now with the promos that be happening, right? It'll say 5 times the amount of points, and it adds up. There's people that will have $300 and $400 worth of points because they shop so often and like replenish their stuff. You even get points for getting your hair done, your brows done there, and so you can use those points towards your orders. And there's been people who got a freaking Dyson Airwrap for free because they had that many points. Um, oh, and you guys need to look into Rakuten. I know Rhonda really, really like believes in that. I don't have one of those. Don't ask me why, but I don't, okay? Okay, Rhonda's cooking dinner, but she's listening. Um, Rhonda really talks about like Rakuten a lot. I don't use that. I haven't really opened up an account with them. Don't ask me what. Maybe if they have a promo, then I'll do it. Like if they have one of those things, like if I open an account and share it with people, then those people get in. Let me see. Rakuten. Because in that case, I'll do it just so that you guys can get something extra as a bonus. Let's see. I'm trying to find out. I love nothing more than freaking saving money and getting good deals. I need to find this out. Save money when you shop the brands that you love. So if you're going to spend money anyway, join now and get an extra 10% cash back on purchases. There was a thing that I used to use back in the day. So I'm going to look into it because if I were to create an account and then share it with you guys and then you guys create an account and okay, yes, your referral you make gets your friend some money. Okay, so I'm going to open a Rakuten. Okay, you guys know that when we do lives, I don't fill in the description box. So I'm going to open a Rakuten account. Boom. Just so that I can get a referral code. And I'm going to add that in the description box so that you guys can use Rakuten to save money, get points, and get cash back. All the stores are a part of it. You got Walmart, Ulta, Bloomingdale's, Expedia, Kohl's, Target, Macy's, Lowe's. Yes, Rhonda talks about it a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been mommying, but I'm trying to catch up and get with the program. So once this live is over, which we only have a few more minutes left, I'm gonna say like maybe 2 to 3 more minutes. Once the live is over, I will first sign up with Rakuten and add the link. That way you guys can sign up because be mindful that the holidays are literally around the corner. So if you're going to go shopping for Christmas presents at any point, you might as well try to get some cash back. I'm being honest. And it's based on percentages because I remember there was a different thing that I used to use. But you can get some money back. And if you're going to spend the money anyway, why not try to get some cash back? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do that. That way, let me see. How can I do this? Do I want to sign? Yeah, I'm going to sign in and do it. I'm doing it now. I want to make sure, like, again, I'm the kind of person that loves to help y'all save some money. So, and I like saving money too. Let me see. Ipsy accepts Rakuten. Seriously? This is no joke. No joke. I've been sleeping on it. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have too and didn't even know about it. So we're going to wake up together. There I go being nosy. Can I sign up now? Okay. So Jojo, honestly, yay. Okay, so start shopping. Boom. Where's my referral code? I'm just gonna add it to the, here we go. So there are different websites that are very similar to Rakuten, and to be fair, I've used similar ones in the past, like a long time ago, and it is for sure legit. The only thing is that you have to make sure that you're using Rakuten, because if you don't, okay, I just added it to my description, guys. So if you were to refresh, or when the video is over, the live, you'll be able to just see it in the description box. But you gain access to so much cash back, to promotions, additional discounts. Look, people are saying, and you can get free samples. See what I'm saying? Like, for real, it is legit. And I know it is because Rhonda's been using it for the longest time. And I literally trust Rhonda. Literally, my eyes closed, whatever she says, because she's the real deal. So if she says it's real, and she's been pushing me to do it. Rhonda, if you're still here, I did it. I opened the Rakuten, okay? I opened it. So now I can start using that and save more money. So yeah, guys, make sure you check the description box if you're interested in signing up for Rakuten. It says to me that you're gonna get 10% cash back. You sign up, you get 10%. Yeah, get 10% cash back boost. So on top of any discounts and promos, so say something says 15% off, you're gonna get an additional 10, which I think is awesome. So make sure you guys sign up. It's in the description box. Exactly, more savings. And again, the holidays are literally right around the corner, and y'all know they're gonna start putting out those deals now, like starting September. And then, you'll have like the Black Friday. You're gonna be buying Halloween costumes, Halloween candy, Christmas decor, and every penny that you spend adds up. So if you're gonna spend the money anyway, use Rakuten to try to get some money back. I know I sound like I know what I'm talking about, and it's because I don't use Rakuten until today. But there are other platforms that I have used in the past that literally do something. It's similar. It's very, very similar. I don't know why I never decided to just sign up with Rakuten, because Rakuten does have the better deals than the other ones based on what I'm seeing right now. Okay. Oh my God, you guys. Okay, so I'm tired. And I still have to go feed my babies. Anyway, what do you guys like? How do you guys enjoy today's live? Let me know. Absolutely, Joyce. Absolutely. You guys, I am trying to do the lives on Wednesdays. If at any point I have to skip a Wednesday, then of course I'll give you guys an alert over on the community page. Girl, you're fine, mama. You were cooking. I get it. Will life be lifing? If I do have to cancel a live, or if I'm not gonna be able to do a live, I will let you guys know in a video, and or put it up in the community page. But then I would replace the live with an actual video. Like, I wouldn't just skip a day, I usually have videos like pre-filmed, so if something were to happen I can't do a live, then I would put up a video instead. Yeah. What else was I gonna say? Oh. Make sure you go check the vlog channel. It is linked below. I do have my back to school vlog, girl. I spent a pretty my husband and I spent a pretty penny. Because Ty doesn't get uniform this year. They changed it up. And I also gave you guys, like, I shed some light on stuff that was happening at schools, or is happening at schools with the school supplies, and it's a whole thing. And I gave you guys my thoughts. So I'd love it if you, and it's not a really long one either. It's really not that long. It's like, I think a 20-minute one or something like that. So if you guys can go show that vlog some love, check out the pricey sneakers that we ended up getting Miss Ty, and all her cute Shein clothes and her jeans from Walmart and that kind of thing, and school supplies. If you can go show us some love, I'd really appreciate it. And thank you guys so much for like showing up and showing love and chatting with me. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video, right? Not is it? Yeah, tomorrow. Jesus, what my brain. Yes, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.